should have made my bed before recording this, but we all know you're going to pretend like that's not there, right? The alternative title for this video, if I were to rename it, would simply be The Obsession with Perfection. Would you believe me if I told you I almost didn't make this video because I was overthinking how I was going to cover the topic? Everyone has been guilty of overthinking a small issue at a certain point. You, me, everyone. Whether you like to admit it or not, at some point you've been an overthinker in the past. And I know a lot of people are insecure because it has such a massive negative connotation associated with it. But you need to understand, it's not all bad. It is well-meaning. If you are an overthinker, chances are you also are the same person who literally puts their blood, sweat, and tears into everything they do. But these are also the same people who concern themselves with optimal exercises in the gym instead of just lifting the fucking weights, man. Or those people who start hyperventilating and send themselves into cardiac arrest over what they want to eat for dinner or what game they want to play in the afternoon. Now, I know it may sound like I'm taking the piss out of perennial overthinkers, but in reality, I love these people. I bleed for these people because I am these people. I need this video just as much as you guys do, and that's exactly why I made it. My name is Elias. I'm a fitness and self-improvement content creator. My job is to take all the complex topics about fitness and self-improvement and bring it to what you actually need to know to get the results you want, whilst having a little bit of fun. If you guys love fitness and self-improvement, you are gonna love it around here by default. And if you literally couldn't give two shits about self-improvement or fitness, my job is to make it easier for you so that way you can do it without feeling guilty about it, because I guarantee it's something you probably know you should be focused on more in your life. So why is overthinking bad in the first place? Well, overthinking leads to not taking action. Not taking action means no improvement. No improvement means no change. And no change means you go back to overthinking and repeat the cycle over and over again, which by extension means you never get the perfection you were trying to chase in the first place. But worse than all of that is it wastes the one thing that you can never get back, which is time. Now, do I think that striving and wanting everything to be perfect and for everything to turn out as well as it can be to be a bad thing? No, of course not. It's our natural human nature to want to adhere to some sort of standard, but you need to remember to be realistic. I want this to be the best YouTube video you've ever watched. Now, I'm not saying it's not gonna be, but if you go on my channel, you could see the amount of videos I've made can almost be counted on your fingers. So how the fuck am I gonna even know what the perfect video looks like or is like if I've only made such a finite number of videos? How are you gonna know what the perfect set is when you can barely sum up the willpower to even enter the gym? And it's just like in a video game, you collect experience points and over time you naturally level up and get better at everything you do. The more time you waste doing anything that isn't the actual thing you're trying to do, the further away you get from doing the actual thing. So no more planning, no more rituals, no more writing. You don't need to sit in lotus position and chug a glass of water. You don't need a cold plunge. What you need to worry about is just starting on the thing. And the thing is, there have been times where my terrible obsessive behavior has literally rewarded me. I know that sounds like it contradicts the whole video, but bear with me for a second. I know where I'm going with this. But when I consider what the reward I got was versus the amount of stress I had to go through to get it, the reward was not worth it. It's easy for me to sit here and talk like I'm perfect, but in reality, I've probably spent countless hours thinking about hitting the perfect precise sleep, getting the perfect macro split, getting the perfect workout split, all the way down to things like what I'm gonna eat for dinner and the dumbest basic shit. And yeah, there is some reward on the end of these things. But is it really worth the time, stress, and energy I spent on them? Anyways, all that to say, sometimes protecting your peace in mind is more valuable than the actual reward itself, which I know is hard to believe, especially for overthinkers like us. Now, it would be criminal for me not to give you a solution after all that rambling. My solution to this is, first of all, what you need to do is spot the thought. You need to get good at catching yourself in the habit of overthinking, where meditation is another thing you can do that helps you get good at this. You watch your own thoughts and start understanding when you're going over the edge and overthinking. Once you spot that moment, the key is to stop yourself right there, breathe, and then take the most basic, easy course of action you're willing to do in that moment towards the thing. Even if it's something as dumb and simple as sitting at your desk with the intention of studying, even if it's turning off the phone, even if it's getting in the car to go to the gym, whatever the simplest, easiest thing is what you need to do, and you're going to build on that. I've gone over this in way more detail on a habit building video than I have, and that you definitely should check out, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. I can only give you the blueprint and give you the instructions. It's now up to you to actually listen to the stuff and change your behavior from what I said. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. You've made it this far into the video, and let's not lie, you were entertained the whole way through. So please subscribe and follow for more content that I guarantee will help improve your life. And I'm not just saying that. This is generally going to be stuff that helps improve your life because I make this for me as well. So if I'm making these videos to help me, it's obviously going to help you because I care about myself too, as selfish as that may sound. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate appreciate the time you took. I love you so much. Keep watching. Go check out more videos.